the environment crisis. Key environmental problems include air pollution, destruction of the ozone layer, vast quantities of toxic waste, massive levels of soil erosion, possible exhaustion of key natural resources, extinction of plants and animals. We think that this crisis is likely to have catastrophic effects in the future. Even today, the negative effects of the crisis are evident in the form of growing deserts, increased rates of cancer, and the loss of plant species which could hold out cures for diseases such as AIDS, etc. What caused the crisis? The real blame for the environmental crisis must be laid at the door of capitalism and the state. These structures create massive levels of inequality, which are responsible for much ecological devastation. How? The accumulation of wealth and power in the hands of the few is associated with excessive and unjustifiable high levels of consumption by the ruling elite. The poverty caused by the system also creates environmental problems. For example, by forcing the poor to cut down trees for firewood, exhaust the tiny bits of farmland that they own in a desperate attempt to provide food, pollute rivers because they lack proper plumbing facilities. Capitalists also build many goods to break as soon as possible, forcing people to buy replacements, thus resulting in unnecessary waste. Capitalists also promote inefficient and resource-wasting products in place of those which are more suited to sustaining the environment. For example, they promote private car ownership, which consumes massive amounts of petrol per person, in place of public transport systems which minimize fuel consumption. The state defends and supports these practices. It does not want to impose strong environmental protection laws in case this hampers profit. In addition, the military activities of the state are a major cause of the environmental crisis. Weapons such as nuclear bombs have been developed which are capable of destroying all life forms. Often, the knowledge acquired in making these weapons is applied to industry, resulting in very dangerous technologies such as nuclear power from research on nuclear bombs and pesticides from research on chemical weapons. The environment is not just the world in the wild animal, it is also where people live and work. A safe environment is thus a basic need for the masses. Only the masses have a direct and immediate interest in fighting against the environmental crisis. The ruling class benefits directly from the capitalist and state system which caused the crisis, and is able to shield itself from many environmental hazards in its luxury suburbs in air-conditioned quarters. In fact, because most environmental damage takes place at the point of production, for example, due to dangerous technologies, poor plant maintenance, hazardous operating procedures, and poor worker training, the powerful trade unions can play the key role in fighting for the environment in the here and now. A worker-present revolution will help the environment in several ways. It will remove capitalism and the state, the main cause of the problem. It will eliminate the wasteful and excessive consumption of the rich. It will redistribute the land and end poverty. It will restructure production in an environmentally sustainable manner.
Created using Powtoon.